Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 30th of July to August the 5th. And this is for you coming from Pisces. So let's start with Sunday the 30th. Now, it's a day where you should not take the lead, you should not dominate, you should not project yourself too much. Otherwise, many will not want to work with you at your place of work, or they may not agree with your plans, and then comes the situation of you not happy and want to dominate and be pushy. Don't do that. Just sit back and let others take the lead. Contribute as much as you can, but let others take the lead. This also applies if you are in business. This is a planet of expansion that we are talking about, but because you are from Pisces, this planet is a troublemaker. He makes you too pushy and wanting to take the lead and the limelight, and turns into a bit of a perfectionist. So don't allow that to happen. So tell yourself it's a Sunday, I want to enjoy myself, and take it easy and let other people plan things. Your evening and nightfall session is very good. Now this planet of the evening and nightfall is also there in the morning, afternoon periods as well, and evening. But it comes and goes, so it makes you make plans and then you have other things to do. I like your evening nightfall very much. You're very compassionate, you're very nice, you're very accommodating, you're very flexible. All these nice things will come. And so you may find solutions during the evening nightfall where you couldn't really put your finger on how to get things run in the morning and afternoon period. So socialize and be out with the people you love, mix business and pleasure as well. Monday the 31st of July is not a good date for you, and you will find that anything that can go wrong will continuously start going wrong, and all kind of pressure is also seen on you. There's so much to do, anxiety is seen, so you need a timetable. Write down what you have to do first thing in the morning. You'll write down plenty of things, but you'll find that when looking at your list, perhaps only one thing is really urgent, and that one thing can then be done without having all this scattering of energy running around in your brain. So do that and you'll be happy. Blame can come very readily in morning, afternoon and early evening period, so you can't afford to be rebellious or trying out new things or taking risks of any kind, whether in job or in business. Your evening period comes this planet who dominates you and makes you very pushy as well. So if you are socializing, you cannot afford to do that. Let others take charge, just sit back, listen to others, enjoy their company, be relaxed, and don't want to project yourself too much, don't want to take control, don't want to dominate. Only then will you turn this evening and nightfall period well. Tuesday the 1st of August also it's a much better day. Tuesday the 1st of August. There are planets there I can see who want to make you meet important people during the morning, afternoon, evening session. So you are going to be asked to maybe deliver a message or to talk about something very important. Many of your ego planets are there, so they want you to be in the limelight. So be prepared, dress well, look well, get all your notes ready. Your opinion may be asked many times in morning, afternoon period and early evening period at your job. If you are in business, project your ideas, project yourself, dress well, go and see people. They want to see you, they want to be happy dealing with you because your aura will be shining and other auras will be attracted to it. So make yourself busy as can be, morning, afternoon and early evening periods. The evening period is about the same. You are also going to be chosen for good things, you are going to be looked up to, but now comes the trouble of you becoming a perfectionist and emotionally a perfectionist, and you can say things others don't like to hear about how they dress or how they look. Don't do such things or you'll spoil the whole day and worse still the evening and nightfall period. Be kind, be appreciative, be supportive, be helpful. Show people how you care for them, and you will get mountains of support and mountains of goodness coming your way in the evening period. On Wednesday the 2nd, emotional planets are there throughout the day. So you will be emotionally thinking, your heart will be thinking more than your brain. You cannot afford to do that at work. You will have deadlines, and if you don't focus, you are going to miss out on these deadlines. So find out what is the most important thing you have to do in the morning, afternoon and early evening period of Wednesday the 2nd, and attend to it. You cannot afford to let your mind stray here, there, everywhere. You are not Superman or Superwoman. And so focus and get that things done, and you will achieve something morning, afternoon, evening periods, and everybody will be kind to you and very loving to you as well at place of work or even in business. Now these planets are very imaginative, so you'll have a lot of imagination as well, and chase business by all means. Evening and nightfall period, there are also emotional planets there, but there is one planet who throughout the whole day can bring upsets suddenly and unexpectedly in any area of yourself. So play safe throughout the day. And during the evening nightfall session, emotionally, this negative planet can bring about bringing unexpected rebellious behavior from you or from others. Well, definitely don't allow it from you. If it comes from others, just look the other way. Now, Thursday the 3rd is going to be a day where you behave very dominantly, very stubbornly, you are not cooperative. You have to stop it. Otherwise, Thursday morning, afternoon, noon and evening, early evening will all be spoiled, wasted. So let others take the lead. Contribute as much as you can. If you don't get all that aura and all that limelight and be said how great you are, never mind. Do your best. You can achieve a lot. The planet of expansion is there. So don't want to expand your ego. Let others have the ego. What you want is to be known as part of the team. And as part of the team, when there's success, you automatically will get the success morning, afternoon and evening periods. If you dominate, if you be rude, if you're stubborn, then the opposite can happen and you will not get support. Evening and nightfall periods, you also tend to behave that way. Very pushy, very demanding, dominating and very stubborn. Now, who would want to be with you if you behave like that? So tell yourself, no, I am going out, I'm going to have a good time, I'm going to mix business and pleasure, but I'm not going to take the lead. I'm going to show I'm very accommodating. I'm going to show that I can be a good follower. I'm going to show that I will still be very supportive and loving. Wow, how wonderful if you can do that. You're going to meet some very important people during the whole day. And if you behave like that, you're going to get plenty of good support, whether in job area, whether in business area. And if you're looking for romance, somebody is watching you. And your marriage partner will also admire you. Friday the 4th is going to be a tough day for you. Morning, afternoon and evening, anything that can go wrong will go wrong very quickly. News comes that is no good at your place of work. Difficulties to cope with your colleagues or your bosses. Everything you say and do seems to have a boomerang effect. It comes back and whacks you. So say less, do less, be a follower, play safe, lie low. And that way the hours will pass. Nobody will come to put their finger of blame on you. Do that, lie low, concentrate and focus on what is the most important and get it done. Because otherwise you will have a scattering of energy going on. Evening and nightfall periods can be exciting. But there is a planet here that can bring somebody you knew from the past making you unhappy, or news of something of sort making you unhappy from the past. And so, if you don't have to socialize, I'd rather you don't. But if you have to, the plan's already made. Tell yourself that it's better to let others take the charge, take the lead, plan, and you just sit back and enjoy yourself. No need to even contribute anything of ideas. Because whatever you say and do on the whole day and night of Friday the 4th seems to boomerang against you. It's taken wrongly basically by others even when you feel well. So say less, do less, enjoy yourself that way. Saturday the 5th actually becomes even worse than Friday the 4th. So now arguments and quarrels and losses of money and accidents, and this accident can be verbal, they can be emotional, they can be physical, and also very grave mistakes. Now it's a Saturday. If you are working, then be extra careful. If you're in business, be extra careful. But if you are just going to laze around, tell yourself that whatever you say and do has to be very carefully considered first. Don't just say what you like and think you can get away with it. Not on this Saturday the 5th. It'll boomerang back at you. and also the same thing about your actions. So count to 3 in your mind before you say or do anything. The 2 magic words are slow down in speech, slow down in action. Otherwise, left, right, center, you will find fires coming up and you'll be running around trying to douse them, and you'll be full of a lot of stress and anxiety. And the evening and nightfall session as well. You can get into argument, you can get into differences, you can be very hasty, very impatient, you can drop a drink, you can kick something. All these negative things are waiting to happen. It's all up to you. Go slow. 2 magic words. And go slow in speech, go slow in action. And you will see that everything you do will be carefully. That glass of water that you raise to drink, and if you quickly put it down, it'll spill. These are the things that happen on days like the Saturday the 5th. Even small things go wrong, then they become a big issue. Evening and nightfall session, be very careful who you are with, because somebody or another is going to disturb you and you're going to feel very angry and everything becomes bad. If you don't need to be out, just go back home, be with the company of the people you love, and even then you got to be on your toes not to create mischief. Alright, so a very negative Saturday the 15th, a lot of wrong things waiting to happen throughout the 24 hours. Drive slowly as well. Now I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. That will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms. And while we Skype, or if you see me personally, I'll be face reading you as well, looking at your face and face reading you as well. And if you want to use my Kabbalistic tarot cards, I will also use them and answer your questions in the 90 minutes. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email message, and let's connect and ask me all the questions you want. And for your next 5 or 6 years, I'm going to go into detail in all areas of your life. How cheap is that for USD 50? And I'm going to tell you things which are going to help you progress and to lessen your burdens. Plenty of information and solutions I'm going to give you. So I look forward to you contacting me one day, and let's get it on. And let me have the opportunity to help you in many ways. Until then, thank you and good luck.